Hello everybody and welcome back to the vlog channel. It is February 1st. I took the whole month of January off it seems, and I'm back, I am ready. We are still here at my mother's house trying to clean it out. This is the inside of what was her bedroom. Right here, little like limbs. She had this like watery color in here. I never understood why she picked this color for the wall, but she liked it, so hey, whatever. She tried to actually pull the same type of theme into her bathroom, which we didn't paint the whole bathroom that color, but we did end up just painting the one wall. Like that, just to finish it, because that's where she painted it. I'm actually getting kind of excited because it seems like we are nearing the end of this process. This process has been going on since September is when we started clearing this place out and getting it ready to sell. It was a lot. We've gone through like 4 or 5 dumpsters. We've been running ourselves crazy, and it feels like it's finally light in here. It feels like there's not that much stuff in here, and it feels like we are almost ready to just like close this chapter completely and move on from this house, which I'm excited for, but I'm also like sad about because I mean, it's my mom's house, but I gotta go. I am sure that some of you remember how full this garage was when we first started. Majority of the stuff is gone. I just have stuff sectioned off, things that are gonna go to my friend Vanessa, to my father, and then everything else is pretty much donation, I believe, and then we are done with the garage. We actually had a brand new motor put on the garage door because the belt on this one was just like worn down, so the garage wasn't wanting to go up and down anymore. Hi, do we need to sweep this floor? Yeah, we gotta sweep the floor. Hi, new ones, hi. With my Crocs. Those little, what are these things called? These little things that you stick on here. They're not very good because every time I walk around and they just barely tap anything, they pop off. So I had 10, I now have 2. So during this time that I've been away, I wanted my tolerance level for THC to go back down. That's right, it will go down, not up, right? That's what I wanted to do, because I was literally dabbing every single day. So my tolerance level was so freaking high, you guys. We haven't had any in a good long while, and we decided that we were gonna try Delta 8 in their wax because again, I love dabbing. Like every little rig that I have around here is literally just set up for dabs. But I have to say, like even though people rave about Delta 8, they say it's like a lower THC level, like all that kind of stuff, it is not for me. It makes me feel jittery, it makes me feel gross, I can't sleep on it. It is literally the most horrible thing in my opinion. So if you have any recommendations for a Delta 8 down below, please let me know, because the ones that we found are definitely not for me. Like I'm never picking them up again. I do not like Delta 8. It's not for me. I wanted to show you guys this cool little light thing, and I actually saw this on Twitter because somebody was filming a for their OnlyFans, and they had this light like behind them, and I was like, wow, it has 2 lights right here, and their phone or their camera goes in the middle. I was like, that thing has to be heavy, it has to be expensive. This thing was like $60, $50, $60. It was a great price. It is lightweight. You can literally just throw this like a Frisbee, and the light on it is amazing. It gets super bright. You can see it's turning on in the back. Comes with 1 battery. You can get another one to go in there, but look at how bright. Look at this. And then you can dim it if you need to. See, it could be whatever light you want. But what's cool about this one is, let's see if I can remember how to do it. You can change the colors. Usually goes. See, look. Like, ooh, spooky. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. Wait, should we have this light sitting here? And it sits up like so easily too. Should we just have this light, a little sunlight for the vlog? Ooh, you know those things on TikTok where they're like, get the sunlight light. It's like $40 for that little circle light bulb that looks exactly like this damn thing right here. This is what I'm putting underneath the kitchen cabinets just to make it look a little bit nicer in here for photos, video purposes. It's actually perfect for vlogging because it's so lightweight. You don't even need a tripod. You can really just hold on to the bottom of it. I like this thing. If this just doesn't look like what is going on inside of my brain right now, like honestly, this is everything that is left that is going to be thrown into the dumpster today. I cannot wait. I cannot wait for it to go. I cannot wait for this room to be clear. I cannot wait to just actually go to the room and actually just clean the house and get it ready for everything. It's crazy how this has been my life, like literally, and Dustin's life, of course, but for the past, like what, 6 months now, literally cleaning this, hardly uploading to YouTube, but people still think that we have found the time in all of this to want to take Adam McIntyre down, you guys. I think it's the most ridiculous thing that I have ever found. her. Don't fault other channels just because you got exposed for being a douchebag. I saw over on the Instagram because people were sending me the things like, do you think the other drama channels were conspiring to do this to you? Sweetie, I don't watch your content. I don't care about your content. I don't even follow you on Twitter. I'm totally being the creepy neighbor right now and like peeking out the blinds because I have a package coming from either UPS or FedEx. I am totally that person. When I have a package coming, I'm like, let me just stand at the window, let me stare, let me be nosy, all that kind of stuff. But it is skincare. I am so excited to finally get back into my skincare. Maybe I do need a tripod with this because it's kind of like, I'm actually very excited to get back into skincare because I have not been taking care of my skin at all. So one of the items that I picked up is a new face wash because the one that we have from Alicia Keys, I like it. I just feel like it's so freaking gentle. Like I want like, be a little rough with me, girl. So I did order this oil cleanser from La Mer. I think that's gonna be really good, especially since it's still a little chilly outside. This past week in Florida has been insane. Like almost every single plant that I had outside that I wanted to take with us that I did not pull in, stupid on me for not pulling it in, but it has frozen. I'm gonna show you that plant actually. Let's go look at that plant that froze. Okay, so this plant right here, which is an autograph tree because the leaves are a lot thicker, you can tell, it is completely frozen. I have it on cinematic mode on my phone just to see what it looks like. If you're wondering why there is a broken up pot, if you're wondering why there's a broken up pot sitting in here, there are a lot of squirrels in this backyard that fuck the soil. I don't know if this is gonna come back, you guys. I don't know. You think it'll thaw out? One thing that I actually have to do today, sorry if I have labored breathing from walking my fat ass across this yard, this tree fell. I'm not sure exactly when, but I have to get it cut up just to stack nice and neat somewhere. But this one, bitch, this one went through the fucking fence. So I have to get back here. It's rotten, so it'll be very easy to just take down, and I have to replace this part of the fence. I love my mom's yard. It is like so good. Whoever gets this house is so lucky because especially here where we're at, you know, getting a house with good property is actually very difficult. They're building houses like right on top of each other. We don't have time for that. We need our privacy. Okay, so we are in the bathroom. Sorry for this very odd angle. There's literally nothing in this house to set this tripod on anymore. But I want to show you guys the products that I was telling you about earlier when I said that I ordered new things from Sephora because they arrived. And I actually used them. And one of them, I don't know so much about. So the one that I don't know so much about is this Moroccan oil right here. It's supposed to be a scalp treatment because girl's got some dry scalp going on. There's a little dandruff. I'm trying to take care of it. This is supposed to foam up as you are using it, and I don't feel like it is. Sorry, I just thought I heard someone coming down the hallway, and there's literally no one there. I don't know, I was reading reviews from people saying that this foams up. That didn't happen for me, so I am going to continue to use this bottle. Although, the packaging that it was shipped in is a little... I was expecting something like this, bright colors, pretty and all that. This is good for recycling, but this box, I guess it like really saves them money, but I mean, The next one is this Christoph Robin shampoo that I've been wanting to try for a while. It is a thickening shampoo. It smells amazing, and actually, a little bit goes a long way. I learned that because I took a big ass chunk out of it and decided that was a bad idea. So this is basically supposed to cleanse, thicken. It's a paste. I've never used a shampoo that is actually a paste. It says it's for thinning and fine hair. I have fine hair so far. We're not really thinning anywhere. Although speaking of hair, it's at a very odd length right now because we just shaved it, but this is growing back so much faster than like everything else on my head. Like, what is this? Hi. But the reason for my Sephora order was this cleansing oil right here from La Mer. Now, the reviews you're gonna see if you go and look this up, it has kind of a lot of negative reviews, but if you actually look at them, it's not the actual product and how it cleans your face. It has to do with the smell. A lot of people are saying that the smell, the aroma, it's very overpowering. I didn't get that effect. I don't know if maybe since the reviews were left, if they went in and they changed the formula a little bit, I'm not sure. But this is what it looks like, and look how cool. I don't know what that is inside of there that makes it do that. A little bit goes a long way. It is a little bit runny, as you can see in here, so that was another complaint that people had, but I used it. It wasn't too runny for me. I used it in the shower. I feel like that's the best place to use an oil cleanser anyways, just don't slip and bust your ass. But I liked it. It's supposed to hydrate, make your skin feel soft. My skin does feel soft, I have to admit, but I don't know about hydrating yet. I'm gonna continue to use it. I'm gonna have Dustin try it as well, and I'll let you guys know. So after I started vlogging earlier, I received a notification on my phone from Experian, because you guys know I got that Experian lock, all that kind of stuff. You guys should get it too, definitely. And after this, I went and signed up for LifeLock. We are not going to do this ever again. But I received a notification from Experian that my social security number, because of a T-Mobile breach, is now on the dark web and that this should be cause for concern. I tweeted to T-Mobile and I was like, you guys like want to explain this? Like, what's going on? And they had the nerve, the audacity, if you will, to respond to me and say, please send us a DM so we can send you some information that in the future, you can better protect your personal information. This is not my fault. This is not my fault. I did not join T-Mobile. I did not become a customer of T-Mobile with a thought in my mind because, you know, you give a company like T-Mobile, a phone company, your personal information so they can run a credit check to make sure that you're not going to try to steal a phone from them, all that kind of stuff. No one does that thinking that eventually their social security number is going to end up on the dark web. So no, T-Mobile, the problem is not mine, other than the fact that you guys allowed my social security number to be placed on the dark web. The issue, in fact, lies with your bullshit ass company. That is why there is a huge class action lawsuit going on. And girl, I am not about to contact T-Mobile about this. What is T-Mobile gonna tell me, girl? What, are they gonna give me some advice on how to not have it happen again? I know how it's not gonna happen again because I'm gonna leave T-Mobile, but I'm also going to hop onto a class action lawsuit because now, because of your up in your security breach, my personal information has been put at risk. Like, I've never had this happen with a phone company before. I've never had my social security number put onto the dark web or anything like that. I mean, of course, sometimes you'll get a notification like, oh, your email popped up here, your email popped up there. That kind of stuff I get. Anyone can get an email, 100%. You put an email on a website, it can go anywhere. I was literally just sitting there thinking to myself, like, how are y'all gonna send me a message and say that I need to have better security for my personal information when it's on your website? When I log into T-Mobile and I'm on the app and all that, do I see my social security number? No. Why are you guys storing social security numbers where it doesn't have the first part of it blacked out like every other website out there? That's ridiculous, T-Mobile, and I'm glad that there's a class action lawsuit going on because it's bullshit. It's bullshit to tell people that they need to better protect their own personal information when it's your own company's fault. You know what that is? That is your company not wanting to take responsibility. You don't want to take responsibility for the actions that happened after your company was breached. So therefore, you need to take steps on how you can prevent this from happening in the future. And I am going to prevent it because I am going to leave T-Mobile. That's all that's gonna be. I'm not gonna talk to anyone from T-Mobile. I'm not gonna DM with anyone from T-Mobile, but I am going to join something that is going on. So that is my little rant at the end of this video. Hello, everyone. I am so glad to be uploading on YouTube again. Hopefully, I stick with the schedule this month, but we are still dealing with a few things here where we are, just getting things final, all of that. I think I'm gonna do like a final walkthrough of the house. I kind of want to do a video where it's just like my final moments here because there were so many memories. So I think I'm gonna do that, do a final walkthrough. And yeah, I'm so sorry for the lack of content that's been happening for the past few months. It's been a lot. It's been very stressful. Hopefully after this, I can sit down and like really just talk about everything and just de-stress. I think I'm gonna have to go to counseling, y'all. I literally think I'm going to have to go to counseling because this has been a lot. I knew when my mom died that I was gonna like go through a rough one, but having her pass away just so unexpectedly and then just having to kind of be like thrown into all of this and have to handle all of this, it's been a lot. And I've been doing my best, but we'll get through this. I love you guys and I'll see you guys all in the next vlog. Bye.